Hello, 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 Americans, Vietnamese Americans, people in the world. Today we will talk about Truong Quoc Huy and n10TV and Chen Zhi, the Prince Group in Cambodia. And we will speak English together. Cambodia. Please comment to my YouTube channel. You should know. I'm living in Vietnam. I'm a software developer. I have studied English by myself. It isn't easy, but I can. I hope the young Vietnamese people will speak English fluently like mine. Will be wonderful for anyone. You don't have to go to English centers to learn English and pay your English teachers because they are teaching you wrong. Thank you. And today, very important, Truong Quoc Huy talking about Vietnam, but now he has been living in the US, America, for over 10 years. We don't think he's understanding Vietnam more than I do. I was born in Vietnam. I have never gone overseas. But around me, nobody speaks English with me. How can I speak English fluently? When Truong Quoc Huy has been living in the US, but he can't. He only can read in English a little bit. But I think he has a good Vietnamese speaking skill. He good. And if he says something right, I will compliment him. We need to check compliment. Learning English with me. I'm using
compliment, compliment, compliment,
compliment, you know, compliment. Now, compliment. Yes. If he says something right, I would compliment him.
Đồ đừng có giỡn, ní nần á. Rồi, cảm ơn quý vị.
You can see
Nhớ theo dõi mấy ngày tới
he's
có được không nha.
live streaming now,
quý vị. Quay trở lại với quý vị.
like me,
quay trở lại ha. Bye bye.
like me.
Trong nước đó. Rồi bây giờ đến đồng chí thượng tướng. Rồi bây giờ tôi nói cái bí mật của đồng chí thượng tướng cho quý vị nghe. Quý vị có biết không? Hết Tấn Chi Lê, cái vụ Tấn Chi Lê là im rồi đúng không? Rồi. Đấy. TV im ghê, bao nhiêu tờ nước im ghê. Cái vụ quý vị nhớ bữa ông Tấn hay nói không? Nhưng mà nói đến đây mới nói mở hàng quan trọng không? Quý vị nhớ cái mở hàng đầu năm của đồng chí Lương Cường không? Lương Cường dẫn một phái đàn đi qua Chile ha, đi Chile xong.
Now we talk about the French group. I will talk about my real story. I was almost a victim of the group, of the Prince group. They called me. They wanted to scam me. Defraud people around the world.
Cái quyền của đảng cầm quyền của ông Hun Sen. Và các cái nhà điều tra độc lập á, họ nói cái tập đoàn này á rửa tiền cho các cái quan chức tham nhũng của Trung Quốc. Và thưa quý vị là cái điều này á, nó khiến cho chính phủ Anh và chính phủ
My story 3 years ago, when my father was still alive.
Là nhằm buộc là cái giới tinh hoa ở tại Campuchia phải chịu trách nhiệm. Quý vị biết không? Rồi.
Now, the topic today about the Prince group from Cambodia. And talking about my real story. I know Truong Quoc Huy, he got the news from Vietnamese newspapers or some unknown Vietnamese people sent to him this information. And what he said is the same I thought, the same. The question is, why did the Cambodian government not know about the scams for 10 years? I think I have never traveled to Cambodia because the Cambodian government is running the country so bad. So bad. For 10 years. And many governments, especially in Asia, we need to pronounce Asia. Learning English with me. Countries in Asia,
Asia,
you know, Asia. Thanks to the US government, thanks to the Korea government, the South Korean government,
Korea,
Korea,
Korean,
thanks to the Korean government. You know, you can see the Korean police in Cambodia ashamed for the Cambodian government. Ashamed. Hoàng gia, and
Royal,
and the Cambodian royal family. And terrified, you know. 2 years ago, I did sit here, the same situation. I was working, and in the afternoon,
afternoon,
I felt tired, you know, and I got a call from nowhere. I don't know. A person with Vietnamese South accent. They called me. he said, I had a letter from the court in Hanoi. Learning English with me. Learning English with me.
Hanoi.
Hanoi. From Hanoi. You know. Sent to Chaku district, the committee
Committee.
district, Chaku district, Chavin city, Vĩnh Long city now. And he said, my mother borrowed money from a bank in Hanoi. So I was confused. Confused. You know, I was scared because if talking about me, I was easy to answer, but talking about my mother, I don't know. What did she do wrong? I don't know. And I felt confused. What happened? I don't know. And I was tired. So, because I signed an account to a bank in Vietnam, ACB Bank. No. Banking. Asia Commercial Bank in Vietnam. And maybe I gave my mother's information, private information, and I doubt the information from from the bank. But you know, I don't think so. I was confused. And of course, I know I only shared my private mobile phone number to a few companies retail shopping companies like Mobile World, the company. You know, I don't say the company did wrongdoings. I don't say that because in Vietnam, you know, you can see here. You can see, yeah. Yeah. And you can see shark bin talk about the hack. Yeah, easy. Stolen.
Trên này dễ lắm mà hợp pháp luôn, thậm chí là còn gọi là tự hack. Cứ thi thoảng có một dự án nó thông báo là tôi bị hack, tôi đã gọi được mấy chục triệu đô vốn, chắc không nói ai cả. Đó. Tôi gọi được mấy chục triệu đô vốn, đấy là trên toàn thế giới chứ không chỉ Việt Nam, trên toàn thế giới. Tôi gọi được 50-100 triệu đô thì bán coin, phát hành coin xong tôi bắt đầu làm dự án được khoảng 1-2 năm sau. Tôi bị thằng hacker nó hack, nó lấy sạch cái coin, cái kho coin của tôi. Rồi huề cả làng. Tôi đã gọi được mấy chục triệu. Ai biết được, ai mà đi điều tra được là bởi vì là công nghệ blockchain là đặc điểm của nó là ẩn danh. Cứ ví vậy thôi chứ toàn một cái dãy số, cái dãy ký tự kể cả công bố cho cái ví, cái địa chỉ ví.
Yes.
Hacker nó mà lấy được là gọi là bị hack hoặc tự hack.
Now he was
tự hack, tức là độ kỹ thuật. Không biết thế đây các không thể khẳng định. Có thể là bị hack thật mà cũng có thể là tự hack. Nó lấy hết rồi coi trong cái kho ra. Thứ ba, có nhiều bạn cứ dí sắc bảo là đưa cái địa chỉ ví ấy tổng người ta đây. Bao nhiêu các cái trường hợp rơi vì tổng không? Xong rồi nó đưa vào máy trộn, nó có một cái khái niệm nó gọi là máy trộn. Nó máy trộn coin để chuyên rửa tiền ấy. Chuyên rửa tiền cho đội làm coin.
In Vietnam,
đấy, xong rồi nó đi
they knew anything.
Mất hết, truy hết. Xong rồi nó tận từ Dubai,
I will continue
Kỳ,
my
tận
story.
Brazil, tận ở đâu ấy, thì chịu chết. Rút ruột trong lĩnh vực crypto blockchain này dễ lắm mà hợp pháp luôn, thậm chí là còn gọi là tự hack. Cứ thi thoảng có một dự án nó thông báo là tôi bị hack, tôi đã gọi được mấy chục triệu đô vốn, chắc không nói ai.
Okay, you can hear, yeah. The same trick, you know. I only shared one or two my mobile number pawn to one or two companies, and then they called me random. They even knew my mother's name. How can they know? easy to guess. Easy. Like Truong Quoc Huy did. Easy. You can see. So, even so, I bought the Nokia phone from Mobile World, and a staff asked me to give my phone number, but I rejected. I didn't give her my phone number because I knew. Yeah. I knew my mobile phone number will be in public. Go into criminals, like criminals from Cambodia. Yes. A special zone of China. Now we continue my story, and he said my mother borrowed money from a bank in Hanoi, but my mother didn't pay on time, and they sued my mother, sent a letter to the committee in Chaco District, Chapin City. And I was scared, Even, I understood information in the internet. I'm a software developer. I was a founder working for Americans. But scammers become more intelligent day to day. Only a way. You keep your private information, because they don't attack you. They attack your mother, your father, your sisters, brothers, relatives. And you don't know what did they do. And they asked my mother ID, national ID. national identification number. National identification number. We need to check. Identification number. And I was stupid. I gave them, easily. They got me, Although I think I was smart, intelligent, understood software, hacker, computers, computing science. I think I did. But the scammers are smarter than me. And then I doubt it. Doubt. I doubt it. And I said I need to check the letter. So I will call them tomorrow after I check the letter. A person with Vietnamese South accent. And then the person transferred me to another person with Vietnamese northern accent. First, a person with southern accent, then a fake police officer with a northern accent. Wow. They are professionals. Wow. They are professional.
Đồng chí Lại Đức Tuấn. Và thưa quý vị là trong ngày, tức là ông Dạng này á, đứng đầu Hiệp hội Hồng Môn. Và thưa quý vị là các cái quan chức của Mỹ á, họ nói là
Thank you, Americans.
Này liên kết trực tiếp với Đảng Cộng sản Trung Quốc và bộ phận công tác mặt trận thống nhất, gọi là Beijing United Front, tức là giống như mặt trận Tổ quốc Việt Nam á, Hàn Quốc. Quý vị biết tổng thống
a shame for the Cambodian government,
14 tháng 10.
Terrible.
Thế nào để cho công dân Đại Hàn Dân Quốc mà bị cái kiểu này luôn á.
Believe it.
Quyết tâm luôn, bây giờ phải xây dựng cái mạng lưới làm sao ngăn chặn về internet đó. Đâu phải Đại Hàn trên cỡ đó, Việt Nam nằm kế bên.
The Cambodian royal family, you know. Government ashamed. What are Khmer people thinking about the case? Ashamed. You know. And then I took my mother go to the committee in Chakudichit to confirm, to check the letter. But an officer said they didn't receive the letter. They said maybe a scam. So I went to the police directly with my mother. And the police in Chaku district, they knew. They said people from Cambodia did that. It was a scam. He said, lucky for me, they didn't get my money. And you know, it's funny. And you can see, 3 years ago, they know. 3 years ago, they know. The police in Vietnam, they know. So, I don't know. The Vietnamese government, they have big data. They know anything better than me. So, according to me, they should think about special zones of China in Vietnam, in Cambodia, in many countries in the world. In 10 years, unbelievable. I can't imagine the case. Chen Zhi, you know. Chen Zhi. He was a normal person. And come back. You know, the police in Vietnam knew the group. According to me, you know. 3 years ago. Wow. How many victims in Vietnam? According to me, at least 10% population, Vietnamese people got calls from competition from the Prince group, like mine, like me, you know. We need to talk about politics. When we talk about politics, we will understand economies. Economists. You know? Economists. Why? You will see. Why?
Và thấy họ đang điều tra mở rộng đến 7.
Why? Now. Chen Zhi was only normal Chinese person. How could he get rich? Wow, you know. Do you know who is the richest person in the world? Who is? You think Elon Musk? No. The government. The US government, the Chinese government, they are the richest. So, the private companies want to get rich, get profit. They are willing to work for the government, militaries, you know. He is only over 30 years old. How could he get rich? He can't if he didn't work for the Chinese government in a special zone in Cambodia. He couldn't. Even entrepreneurs in the US, you can see the person. Farmer Lucky.
I know lots of young founders who were working on crypto art nonsense and a 5th delivery app or a 10th delivery app, and now that money has become harder to come by, you know what they're working on? They're working on energy. They're working on national security. They're working on transportation, and I think that I see people working on real problems because the market forced them to, and that's a good thing in my opinion.
So it's time to build?
It's time to build.
The show is good, you know. I love the show from Lumber Originals. I love that show. We will learn something especially about economy in the world, especially about the US. He is so intelligent, working for the US military. The Pentagon, to get profit, because the US government has money unlimited. Even now, 10 years ago, I worked on software development. Yes, easy to get a job. But now, easy to get customers. Even from the US now, I don't have the job. I become a YouTuber. So, you need to subscribe to my channel, donate my channel, help me, What business? What business? What business will we do now to get money? Learn from them, Americans, like the person. So, my conclusion, Truong Quoc Huy, he said about the case. Although he guessed, but the most like mine, Now I'm living in Vietnam, and I haven't received the calls from Cambodia anymore. Thank to Americans. Korean government. Thank you so much. Now, I forgot to say the most important after we escape some Vietnamese people, some Korean people, they come back Vietnam, South Korea, what will they do? No. They learned how to defraud people from the group, the Prince group. They will continue to do that. A bad consequence. So when they come back Vietnam, Korea, South Korea, the government should train them, should educate them, you know.
Educate
them, check them, even investigating them, you know, will be a bad consequence. They know how to trick people. So, the most important thing I want to say on the live streaming video, and thank you, please subscribe to my channel. If a few people subscribe to my channel, I will continue to live stream tomorrow, day to day, every day, and how to learn English. So many people not only want to watch to know about society, but people want to learn English. You know, Cambridge Dictionary is better than Longman Dictionary. Longman Dictionary. Now, we need to know my dual linking sounds. Easy, how to pronounce American. American.
American.
American.
American.
American. You see? American.
American.
According to me, I invented dual linking sound. You can see they transfer the word American to IPA, but we see it short, but it isn't exactly we want to pronounce. Wrong. Now, Yeah, exactly. We should focus on a syllable. American, you know. This is my dual linking sound. This so we need to speak fast. Now I still don't know how fast it is, but we need to speak fast. American. And we practice my Atomic International pronunciation. American. You know, the first consonant sound is we pronounce quick, weaker, no, and the second we pronounce stronger.
Stronger. Stronger. Stronger.
Stronger. Stronger. You know. We pronounce stronger. American. So nobody teach you like I did, like I do, you know. Exactly. Clearly. So how can I learn English? American, not America, not American, no, American, distorted. So even Americans don't understand English pronunciation perfectly. So anything changing, we should learn English deeply, like me. So I'm a linguist. I'm living in Vietnam. I'm a software developer. I teach myself English. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Tướng Quách, tôi không biết tiếng Anh. You know, if you want, nếu mà bạn muốn học tiếng Anh thì cứ hỏi lên đây comment đi, tôi chỉ cho bạn, tự học. Không cần phải thầy giáo gì chứ, không cần phải thông minh chứ. Bạn nói được tiếng Việt là bạn sẽ nói được tiếng Anh thôi. Ok, tôi sống Việt Nam chưa bao giờ mà đi nước ngoài. Chưa bao giờ học cái trường, cũng học nhiều trường, nhưng mà ngay cả Hội Việt Mỹ, nhưng mà họ dạy xa hết rồi ha, họ dạy xa tiếng Anh rồi. You should go to South American channel. South first. You know, yes, I will answer your question directly. Chat GPT. Grammarly to check your grammar. Watching. American TV series with subtitles. You know, yes, every day. Yes. A problem, you need to understand American sounds first, and then to understand my dual linking sounds, to learn English like your mother tongue, such as Vietnamese, Chinese. Now go to my LinkedIn. Slow, having a problem with the internet. Then you can go to South American here. Please, the first step for you to speak English fluently.
Hello there. This is the Sounds American channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the American consonant sound as in the word home. You can also hear this sound in words like head, who, perhaps, or hero. We'll be using a special phonetic symbol for this sound. As usual, let's begin with some phonology. Don't worry, it's not complicated. The belongs to a category of consonant sounds called the fricatives. This is the largest group of consonants in American English. It consists of 9 different sounds. Take a look. As in few, v as in view, s as in hiss, z as in his, sh as in fashion, zh as in vision, as in think, v as in this, and as in happy. So why are they called the fricative consonants? All these sounds are made by partially blocking the air moving through your mouth, which creates an audible friction. Speaking about the consonant, this sound is slightly different, as it's made by constricting the air flowing between the vocal cords in your throat. Most non-native speakers don't think that how they pronounce the sound affects their accent. That's not quite correct. This consonant is often mispronounced or distorted. Why?
So, yes, you need to know my invention. From problem with the internet. I also using Grammarly like this. So like I write a sentence, I get successful I get successful or I get success. It's okay. So you can check your grammar with the Grammarly website. And a lot of time I watching American TV series. No. Wow. So, you know, how do I learn English? Every day. Sorry. So I have problem with the internet now. I can't show you do linking sounds. Okay, I'll see you later.